Let's talk about what goes into income. Again, sometimes also called sales or revenue. Those are all basically interchangeable words for the same thing. So what goes in there is money from the sale of your primary line or lines of business. So if you're an e-commerce seller, it's the products you sell online. If you sell services like massage therapist, then it's the money you make from selling the massages. Or if you're an attorney, it's the money you make from providing legal services, etc. If you sell both services and products you sell, it's the combination of all the money that comes in from the sale of those products and services. Now, what doesn't go into income? Well, sales tax is one good example that is not income. Why isn't it income? I'm collecting it at the time I'm selling something and I'm paying it later. Isn't that income and expense? Well, no. In the accounting world, sales tax is an extra tax that's added on to the sale of some things, usually physical products that you sell, but it's not income because you're not earning it, and it's not an expense because it's not a cost of you doing business. The way they look at it is it's a liability. You've collected it, but you owe it to the government. And then when you pay it to the government, that liability is reduced. You've cleared your debt with the government. Money from borrowing is another thing that doesn't go on the profit and loss statement because it's not money you made from selling something. It's money you agreed to borrow and pay back at a later date. So that also goes on the balance sheet, not the income statement. Money from investing, whether it's you putting money into your own business or bringing in a partner who invests or an outside investor who invests in the business. This is not money you made from selling anything, so it doesn't go on the income statement. Even though these are all things that come into your bank account, they do not go on the income statement or P&L. Interest income. Now, this does go on the P&L, but not in the income section. And I'll get to where it goes in a while. Unless interest is your primary line of business, like you're a bank, right? Interest doesn't go in the income section. Likewise, money from things that aren't your primary line of business. If you have a truck as part of owning your business, let's say you're a plumber, you have a truck that you use for your plumbing business, and after a few years, you decide to sell that truck so you can buy a new one. Well, when you sell that truck and say you sell it for $30,000, that $30,000 doesn't go in the income section of your profit and loss. It goes in another place because selling plumbing trucks isn't your main business. It's just an ancillary part of what happened in the course of doing your plumbing business. So it doesn't go on the P&L in the income section.